Hello, everyone. This is Professor Maloney, and today is November the 27th. This particular recording is for my honors college class, and it's going to be to demonstrate the first PowerPoint Module 1 project. As always, I'll be demonstrating enough of the steps to get you about 52, 53, 54, 55 points on that particular project. But then all you need to do is continue, follow the rest of the steps, and you'll easily do very, very well. As always, you need to do the training, the MindTap training assignments first, right? So this is the Module 1 project. The Module 1 project, as you know, is based on the Module 1 training. So I strongly suggest that you do the Module 1 training 2 or 3 times. Make sure you're comfortable with it. Some of you will be comfortable with it after doing it 2 or 3 times. A few of you may need to do it 5 or 6 times. A lot of you may need to do it 4 or 5 times. It's up to you, right? But I want all of you to make a 100 on this project, just like I want all of you to make 100 on every training, 100 on every exam, and 100 on every other project that you've done thus far. But in any event, so this video, though, is going to be played in class on Thursday. I am recording, right? Let me make sure that I am recording. Okay. I'm going to play this in class on, I shouldn't say in class because technically I'm not going to be in class, but you guys will have this as an assignment on Thursday, December the 1st. Okay. I'm going to cancel the class on that day, but I'm going to be sending you a course announcement telling you you need to watch the video. And you also then, of course, need to work on this project in addition to the other things you need to do for PowerPoint, because the final week of class is when I get back, okay? So I'm going to get back on Sunday night, the 4th, very, very late. And so I'll be in class on the 6th, and that's your second last class day. All right. Okay. But for now, let's just get this video going. And so when you're watching this video, and just say that at the end, I shall be up in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, attending, of course, my son Jared's graduation from the Canadian Forces Leadership and something school. And then he'll be flying out the next day to Halifax, Nova Scotia, to start his career as a Marine Systems Engineering Officer in the Royal Canadian Navy. All right, rock and roll. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing my picture and go to our class. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to go over to MindTap. I'm in your class. Go to Student Start Here and go to MindTap. Now, I'm not going to be sitting here for 5 minutes telling you what you need to be doing. You know this by now, but I'm going to go ahead and say it just for perhaps 30 seconds on PowerPoint. So I'll just go straight to PowerPoint. This is what you have to do. So the PowerPoint Module 1 training and Module 1 project. The Module 2 training and Module 2 project. The Module 3 training and Module 3 project. And the Module 1 through 3 capstone project are all due at 11:59 p.m. on Friday, December the 9th. Remember that. Technically, week 16 for this class ends on Thursday, December the 8th. And that's the last day you're again, I'll say technically, allowed to submit work, but I'm giving you that one extra day, and that's all I'm giving you. So Friday, December 9th, 11:59 p.m. Once the second hand turns to 12 midnight, meaning 12 a.m., then you can no longer submit things. If you send me an email saying, Professor, I've never submitted anything late, or Professor, please, I had internet issues. Professor, it was raining cats and dogs and my computer died. Professor. No, the answer will be no. I've given you late assignment submission possibilities the entire term. Let's just go to Word as an example. See, on the Word, whatever module capstone, that one, I gave you a week to submit it late with a 20% penalty, of course. Same with the Word module, the trainings and the other modules. So let's go to Excel. For it said 30 seconds. See, I just keep going. Excel. See, late, again, for up to 1 week late with a 20% penalty, and that's for everything, everything, okay? Let's go to Access. Access, L, okay? There were no projects in Access, okay? L. So, but with PowerPoint, you will not see, and let me collapse all. With PowerPoint, you will not see any late submissions, and that's because you're given until the day after class technically ends. Again, class ends Thursday, December the 8th. That's the second day of week 16. You might say, but professor, the last day of class is Tuesday. Well, just look down here. Tuesday, December 13th. And I'll say, yes, you're right. But that's finals week. You can't submit work during finals week. Okay? You only can take that exam. And that exam, by the way, will end at 9:40, but it's going to start at the beginning of class, 8 a.m. this time. So, and you get an hour and 10 minutes to complete it. You know all those things. All right, so we're over here, and I'm going to now go to Module 1, Project. Okay, Module 1, Project. Just the same as with the Word Module 1 project I demonstrated and the Excel Module 1 project I demonstrated, I'll read the same details. So, the maximum number of submissions allowed is 3. The number of submissions you have remaining, in my case, it's 3. In your case, it's most likely 3 as well. And click Start to begin the assignment. Okay, so start. Unlike the trainings where you're working in a virtual machine, right? Meaning you can have a Mac or you can have a Chromebook, you can have a Linux device. It doesn't matter what you have. When you're running it at the MindTap site, it's running in what they call a virtual machine, meaning you can be on a Mac, but you're running Windows 10. Then on a Mac running Word 2019, then on a Mac running Excel 2019, and now PowerPoint 2019, and also Access 2019 for the trainings. That also was done in a virtual machine, okay? But here, you have to do it on your own machine, your own computer. And if you don't have a computer that has the Office, the newest or latest version of Microsoft Office 365 Pro Plus, then of course you won't get as good a grade because all these versions change. See this, where it says SC_PPT19, the 19 is 2019. That's the one we're still running at the Homestead campus. But anyway, so I'm going to download these 3 files. Okay, so I'm going to download the instructions file. Now I'm going to download the start file. Same thing I've done with every other project I've demonstrated. And now I'm going to download a JPEG file. JPEG file is an image file. So I'm going to download those 3 files. Okay. Then I'll just right click and say show in folder. So I just see those in the folder. All right. So get out of that. Now that folder again. All right. So this and this and this, I'm going to control X out of there. It doesn't matter what you do with it, but I want to put them in our class. So in my MDC Fall 2022 for Homestead and my project demos in here, and I'll control V that in, and the ones in the bluish background, they're the ones that just posted. So the instructions, you might say, but there's the instructions, Professor. Well, that was for the Excel file. There's the instructions, Professor. No, that was for the Word file. This one is for PPT, PowerPoint. And then this is the start file for PowerPoint. That was the start file for Word. And then this is the Word after I finished it. Remember, they always end in a number 2 once you rename it. And then this is the image file for this particular one. And then in Word, we had an image file as well. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to open up all 3 files. I'll start by opening up the little picture file just to kind of show you that. So at some point, we or you, depending on which step it is, will be inserting this picture into your PowerPoint file. Okay, so make sure when you download your instructions and you download the start file, you also download that what I call resource file, which in this case is a JPEG file, just an image file. Okay, all right. So now I want the instructions document to be open. I'm going to verify, yeah, it's 11/27/2022 at 3:58 p.m. Okay, so it's a couple minutes now since I downloaded it. I'll open this document up. Okay, and once this one opens up, I'm going to keep it sort of posted on the left side of my page. What is going on? Sometimes my computer is so slow. I'll get that there. Now I'm going to enable editing, even though I don't need to on this particular one because it's the instructions. But I'm going to ram it over to the left, and now it's up and down, taking half of my screen. And now I'm going to go get the other one, the start file. So for PowerPoint, the start file here, again, I want to verify though. Yeah, 1127. So here's my start file. And now I want to enable editing here. You definitely need to enable editing here because you're going to be creating, you're going to be modifying this. So then I'm going to take mine and ram it over to the right side. So now it's on the right side of my page. My other one's on the left side of the page. All right. Okay. So I have 7 slides in the one that I'm going to submit. And remember the same thing it said at the Word one, the same thing it said for the Excel project. This file created specifically for John Maloney. Yours will say it was this file created specifically for you. All right. So now we're over to the instructions. I'm going to make the instructions a little bit wider. That's a little bit too wide, about there. All right. So open the file scppt19_1a first last name _1 PowerPoint. That's this file on the right. Okay. And all we're going to do is change. So I've opened it, and now where it says save the file as, you leave it the very same name, but it ends in a number 2. Okay. And you never type the .pptx. It does that for you by itself. So I'm going to just rename this one over here on the right. Now I'm going to say file save as. Okay. Oops. And I'm going to put it in my class folder for you guys. It doesn't matter where you put yours. I think that's this one here. Let's see that. Fall 2022 and project demonstrations. That's where I want to put it. But now I want to change the file name though. So the name, oh, wait, where am I? Right here. Get rid of the 1 up here. I'm at this one. Delete the 1 and type a 2. You notice under it, it says PowerPoint presentation *.pptx. The asterisk is all this stuff to the left of the dot, and then the .pptx is the file extension, which my PC, because I have Office, knows it's going to add a .pptx. So I'm going to click a save. Click the save button. All right. All right. So now, if you look up here in the right side, mine is SC_PPT19_1A_John Maloney _2. Look over here. Save the file as SC_PPT19_1A_ first last name. Mine's John Maloney _2. They put .pptx, but remember, we don't put it. Mine doesn't have it. And look down here. It's going to tell you if you do not see the .ppt file extension in the Save As dialog box, do not type it. The program will add the file extension for you automatically. You should know all this stuff by now, right? Okay. And then to complete this SAM project, you also need to download and save the following data files from the SAM website. Well, I already downloaded this. That's the support PPT19_1A_ staff.jpg. I already showed you that JPEG file. Okay. All right. Now, then lastly, if the presenter notes do not display your name, delete the file and download a new copy from the SAM website. So speaker notes are down here at the bottom. Okay. This is speaker notes. So they're saying here on the on the documentation. So for us to see all this stuff here, let me get up here again, sorry. This file created specifically for John Maloney. Yours should say this file created specifically for your first and last name. And again, I know you wouldn't cheat. No one would cheat. But if you do cheat, you will be caught because the name that's here, in my case, my name, is going to be compared to my employee ID in my file, in this file, okay? And the file, my employee ID is encrypted to verify, yes, it is that particular file encryption is for John Maloney and it ties in with his employee ID. Yours will be for your name and it'll tie in with your student ID, all right? All right, so let's get going. Let's see here. I started at 3:49. I wanted to see how long it's going to go. 3:49 and that's 4:03, so about 14 minutes. I think we'll be able to get this done within 45 minutes and maybe less. All righty. All right, so we've done the top part, okay? And you remember what I always say, the first thing I do once I finish this stuff, I like to see how many steps there are in the file. And I also like to, in the project, and I also like to make sure that you can see the project. And that's all at the bottom of this instructions file. So remember, the file on the left is the instructions for this project, okay? So let's see project steps. So step 1, there's 2 tasks. Step 2, there's 3 tasks. Step 3, there's 1 task. Step 4, there's 1 task. Step 5, there's 3 tasks. Step 6, there's 3 tasks. Step 7, there's 1 task. Step 8, there's 3 tasks. Step 9, there's 1 task. Step 10, there's 3 tasks. Step 11, there's 1 task. Okay, so there's only 11 steps. So 11, and again, remember, I want to demonstrate how you can get at least a 50, which means I always do one more than half. Like 5.5 obviously would be 50, but they always base these on points. So they're going to base, so if you have 11 as an example, and if they're all worth 9 points, that would be 99, so it couldn't get to 100. So they'll have either some with 8 and then, most with 9, I guess, and maybe one with 10, or they might change it up where there's a little bit more of a disparity, but it'll only be a difference of 1 for each task, and meaning about half will be worth, let's just say, 9 points, and maybe the other half worth 10 points, something like that, okay? All right, so let's go on back up here and start doing our work. So project steps are the ones you get graded for. So you are helping Silver River's Chief Engagement Specialist create a presentation for soft skills workforce training. Start by formatting the presentation as follows. Change the theme colors to orange to match company branding. So for me to change the theme colors, I have to get to the themes. Where are the themes? The themes are in the design area. So here are themes. They want me to change the theme colors. So let's go in here first of all and see what we've got. Okay, so here, they're not actually showing me that. Where am I at here? Sorry about that. So let me just go up into the Home tab and see if I can just do it this way here. Let's see. So what they want. Change the theme colors to orange to match company branding. So theme colors. Now it's got to be in my design. What's wrong with me? Silly me. Theme. They're not showing me my colors here. Let me click here and see if I see theme colors. Nope. Okay, so in my theme color, so it's actually over here in the variants area. Okay, so colors, and what do I want the color to be? Orange. So I'm going to click colors here, and then click over, then over here, I'm looking for orange. Here's orange. Now, orange won't make everything orange. There's a whole bunch of different shades and different color schemes based on orange, but orange is the theme color, and all these other little colors are for depending on what you're doing with the presentation. Like as an example, subtitles may have a certain version of the orange. The title slide may have a certain version of the color. When you add a picture, maybe the border has a certain variation of the color. So you just have to, at this point, click on the orange, okay? So now I've clicked orange. If I hit my save, I'm A-OK. All right, I mean, I should be A-OK. Oh, and I didn't actually go down to show you the picture yet. So remember, after slide 11, then they're going to show us what the program will look like. Okay, so here it shows there's actually 8 slides. Let me make that a little bit bigger again. Yeah, there's 8 slides. Ours has 7. So we're going to be inserting a new slide at some point. And here you can see that picture. It's on the bottom of the bottom right of slide 8. That's the JPEG picture that we downloaded. So that's where it's going to be inserted. Okay. All right. But anyway, so always go back and forth to look at this. Like here, you can see there's bulleted lists. There's bulleted list. So whenever we're asked to do things, we'll always go down to check to make sure that we either did it or not. Right. Okay. So anyway. So that was that one. And then on slide 1, Silver River Consultants. So again, this is slide 1. Reset the picture, or resize the picture to 13.33 inches wide. Okay, so what I'm going to do is click on the picture. If you click on the picture, you remember that you get a picture format. Okay, if you then click on picture, that's on the top right here. If I click on picture format, then you're going to notice a size. And they said change the width, not the height, but the width to 13.33. Here's the width, this lower one. They're calling it shape, but that's okay. That's where you are. So you can make it go up this way, but I'm just going to reset it like that and type 13.33. And you don't need to put the ruler, the double quote mark. It'll do it for you if you just enter that. But also when I enter this, the height will change as well. But they're not telling us to change the height. They're not telling us to look at it. So don't worry about that. But they're an auto configuration. So if you change the height, the width changes. If you change the width, the height changes. I'm going to enter that. So now it's 13.33 inches. And actually, I don't know that the height did change, but it should have if it was needed, that is. Okay, so anyway, but now it's over here and it said 13.33. I'm going to hit the save button. Okay, so that is done. And now I'll scroll down to look at it down below. So now you can see here, the picture comes to the edge, the right edge of this thing here. Now, I'm not seeing the soft skills for the 21st century, whatever, but there's going to be something done as we go along, obviously, for anything that we don't see. But the picture is wide, and that's what we want it. So back up here. And let me get back to the left so you can kind of see the numbers. All right, so that was 1A and 1B. Now, on slide 2. So here on slide 2, we're going to just do another little thing. It's going to be to bold the words. So of course we got to go to slide 2. So here's slide 2. And they want us to bold the words hard skills and soft skills to draw attention to them. Okay. Now this right here, I don't think is where they want us to do this. I think they want us to do it over here and over here. But let's go look at the picture again just to make sure. Okay. So we're looking for slide 2. I'm not sure why they're I guess because I was going to say it's black and white, but obviously the red shows up. But what we're looking at anyway is just this, the hard skills versus soft skills here. And then hard skills is under it and soft skills is to the right on mine, but on theirs it's under it. Okay. So it looks to me like hard skills is now in bold and soft skills is in bold, but they're still small. So I'm assuming they're going to want us doing this on the right side, okay? Go back up to number 2. All right, so bold the word, yeah, just bold. So I'm just going to boom, boom, like, I'll just do it that way. Okay, so like that, but you can also boom, 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 whatever it takes to select it, and then just click on your bold, okay? And then on soft, the same way. This time I'll just do a triple click, boom, boom, boom. So it does all of them if you do a triple, all on one line if you do it that way. And again, I want, what do they say? Bold, so bold, okay? So then save that, let's save this. And again, you're not gonna really see that, but it is there. Let's try to make it a little bit bigger. You can see that the hard skills and the soft skills is definitely bolded. So that is that. And again, there's no colors under this anywhere, so we just won't see probably the theme colors in action too much, but we'll see as we go along. All right, so that was 1A and 1B, and that was 2A. Now they want to change the font size of the words hard skills and soft skills to 24 point. Now that's interesting because here we're not doing that. Let's see. Of course, see, this is showing as 20. If you look up here on the top right of mine where it says the font, it's 20. This is obviously not font size 20, but sometimes things in PowerPoint are different than they are in Word. So just select the text because they said now they want the words hard skills and the words soft skills to be 24 points. So I'm going to select those two words, make this 24. I'll just type 24, then I'll click over here and I'll select these two and make it 24 as well. And that's now that size. So I'm going to hit the save again. So once again, this is a little bit different, by the way, than Word and and Excel, because for sure it's much harder to show this. Like I do not see that hard skills and soft skills really are any bigger, but it's possible they're going to change some other fonts later, but I don't really think so. But either way, I would assume we're going to get full credit for this. If I'm doing things wrong, obviously, then they'll show me that. And remember, I only do these, you know, I'm not the type of professor that previews things to make sure. I'm very confident everything I do, I just make work. And if it doesn't work, of course, then I own up to it. And say, oh my God, I must have made a mistake. And then I'll figure it out. But either way, I think that we're good at this point, although it's kind of weird that hard skills and soft skills are bigger. All right, so that was the 2B. Then delete the unnecessary text for specific job. All right, so for a specific job is right here to the right of the word technical. I'm on the hard skills part. So I'm just going to delete for specific job because they're saying it's unnecessary text. So, and they said, they put it in double quotes. They said to get rid of it. All right, so I got rid of it. And now I shall say save. And now I'll verify that under hard skills in slide 2, it's just got the word technical and then what you know. Okay, so let's see here. So technical right here, and then what you know. So they got rid of the, for specific job. All right, so we've done 1AB, 2ABC. All right, so with slide 2 still displaying. So because slide 2 is where we just were, I didn't officially enter anything. I didn't click around. So I'm still on slide 2, but always make sure, you know, because I have both of these things up, it's harder for you to see on mine perhaps where I am. But if you see like an orangey border around a slide, that means that's the slide you're on. So there's no orangey border on 1, no orangey border on 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, but there is an orangey border on number 2. So I'm definitely on slide 2. And again, you can also just scroll down to look at what slide 2 looks like, right? And here is slide 2. We don't see that orangey color, but we see hard skills versus soft skills. And we see hard skills, and we see soft skills. We see technical, what you know, and we see interpersonal, how you act. All right? All right. So number 3, they still want us in this one, though. So we're still on slide 2. And you see where it says click to add notes? I'm going to try to bring this up a little higher, right there, so you can see it better. See, it says click to add notes. This is called the presentation area, you know, the presenter screen where he or she can type notes that they want. And if they want, they don't need to show this part of the screen to the users, meaning to the audience. Okay, so you click where it says click to add notes because it said enter the text into the notes pane. So this is again the speaker notes pane. So they said ask audience. Let me make sure we can see every word of this. So ask audience for examples, write on flip chart. Okay, up here and here. And they got the period in bold too. So they want me to type that period. So I'm going to say ask audience for examples, write. Pull up here again. On. So write on flip chart. Pull to the left. And put a period. But don't make it in bold. Remember that they're showing it in bold because they want us to see it. Just like when they put things in double quotes. They don't want us to type the double quotes unless they tell us specifically to do that. Okay. So, but they want this notes area on slide 2 to have ask audience for examples, write in flip chart. In other words, pretend you're the one doing this presentation. So on slide 2, when you're showing the presentation, you don't have to show the notes. Okay. And then you say to the audience, because you're looking at your screen, oh, so can you guys give me a few examples? And then the examples, I guess, will be about some hard skills, some additional hard skills, some additional soft skills. All right. All right. So hit the save button. Number 3, nice and easy. Number 4, on slide 3. So here is slide 3. Okay. So now if you look at the little border, it's orangey. We're not on slide 2 anymore. So on slide 3, and it tells you it's hard skills get you hired, italicize the text soft skills. Well, so here we're going to, there's no other thing on it. So it's just that. Okay. So I don't see soft skills on the right. I do see it on the left. So obviously here's the soft skills. and they want this italicized. So that's the I in the font group on the Home tab. This is the Home tab, the I in the font group. Hit the save. Okay, click away, and you see soft skills is in italics. So now let's scroll it down again. This is slide 3 this time. Right here, slide 3, and you see soft skills right here. Soft skills is the slide I'm on. The soft skills words are in italics. Okay, so we hopefully have done 1, 2, and 3 and 4 correctly. So I only have to do, I think I said there's 11, so I'm only going to do 5 and 6. I'm going to only do 2 more. All right, but this is sure an easy one. So this gives you an indication of how easy PowerPoint can be for you, but you still remember that in Windows 10, how many tasks did we have? I'll pretend I'm in class and someone says, I know, professor. And I'll say, okay, tell me. And you say 21. I say, excellent, great job. And then how many did Word have? And someone else says, I think I know, professor, 125. And I'll say, oh, great try, great try. 126 is the actual answer, but that's perfectly good. You notice my point, though, is that they went way up, 6 times more in Word than in Windows 10. And then Excel went up another 10 or so. So it went up to like 134 or so. Okay. Then the next one, Access, went up another 10 or so. So it went to about 144 or perhaps 143, perhaps 145 or so. And then PowerPoint went up another 10. So it was like 155 or 156. So a lot of stuff is happening in this class. And even though PowerPoint might be easier for a lot of people, you still have to do all the trainings if you want to get 100 on the test. And I want everyone to get 100 on the exam. Excuse me. All right. So let's see now. 420 started at 349. So 11 and 20 is 31. And I only have 2 to go. Of course, then I'm going to get the report and then tell you about, all right, so you might take a break, blah, blah, blah. And also remind you that I'm not going to be here. So we'll be fine. All right. So that was number 4. Let's see, number 5. Insert a new slide 4 using the section header layout, and then enter and format text to focus the audience's attention as follows. Enter communication as the title. This is a new slide, remember, so we're going to be creating this slide. Enter increases productivity as the subtitle, and then underline the words increases productivity. All right, so they're wanting us to do a new insert a new slide, and they're telling us what layout they want, section header. So here we go. So for slides, if you click this slides button down here on the top left side of the ribbon, and you click the down arrow next to slides, you'll see that there's a new slide, and then there's a down arrow on it. There's a reuse slide, there's a layout, there's a reset, and there's a section. This one says section header. Let's see what section is here. Add a, no, new slide. Okay, sorry. So click the down arrow next to under new slide, and we want section header right here. Okay, so section header, using the section header, and then enter. Okay, so I'm going to click here. Okay, now here I happen to be on slide 4, but let's pretend that I was down here, just so that in case you're not where you need to be when you're doing this, how easy it is to fix it. So I was on slide 3, I think, when I made that one. Let me just go to the one before it to verify. Yeah, I was on slide 3, and I had italicized the words soft skills. So I stayed on slide 3, but they said insert a new slide 4. So I was pretending that I was down here. Doesn't matter where I was, but this is a new slide, and it has the section header. Okay, they want me to enter communication as the title. So the title is the top one where it says click to add title. You type communication. Then the one where it says click to add text, that's called the subtitle. They want us to type increases productivity. Oops, with a capital P. So capital I, capital P for increases productivity, and then underline the words increases productivity. So underline those words. So just go up here now. We want the U for underline. Okay. Now, one thing I want to make sure you're aware of, don't hit the enter key here. Like I'm going to now hit the enter key. Just notice how much space there is on this text area. Watch when I hit enter. Oh, actually it didn't increase it, so it's probably okay. But I'm going to hit the undo just in case to see if I notice now that it changes. Let's see. No, it didn't change. So you don't, never mind what I just said, but I still would rather you stay on the same line unless they tell you to enter. Anyway, so increases productivity. And now though, see it's in slide 7. I mean, it's now position 7. They said this is a new slide 4. So where this one here is slide 4, that one I want to now not be slide 4. So I'm going to click this one. So to move a slide, there's a couple ways to do it. The way I normally do it is you right over here in the navigation menu part, I'm going to click and hold my left mouse button down and watch when I push, like I'm now moving the mouse. See, it's moving up. When I get above where number 6 is, then this one is now in number 6's position. You might say, but it shows still number 6. Yes, it does. But you notice after 6, it says 8. And once I release this mouse, this one would say 6. And then the 6 down here would say 7. But I'm not going to drop it there. Why? Because it says insert a new slide 4. So I got to go up to where it says slide 4 right there. Not the one that like that 4 again is 4. But when I release the mouse, this will be the new 4. And then this one under it would be a 5. And watch when I do this. So that's 4 now. Okay, 5, 6, 7. And the last one instead of 7 is now 8. So I'm going to click on slide 4. I want to make sure I did this right. Okay, so insert a new slide 4 using the section header layout. That's this. So I got the right layout. And enter and format. Click here again. Enter and format text to focus the audience's attention as follows. So I typed communication for the title. I didn't make that in bold, by the way, but title slides are always in bold. And then increases productivity, I typed as the subtitle, and then they asked me to underscore, to use an underscore on it. So I did, underline the words. All right, so that's done. So now hit the save here again, scroll down. Scroll down on the one on the left. So we're now looking for slide 4. Okay, that's slide 4, and I want to verify that that's down below. So slide 4 is the new one. So you see here, 1, 2, 3, here is 4, right here on the left. So communication, you see, and increases productivity, you see. You do not see any of these orangey colors. So unless I've done the theme colors incorrectly, which is possible, I doubt it though. But these things here, I'm assuming we'll still get 100 on it, that the picture is just not showing it, all right? All right, so that was number 4. And just to kind of go up to show you all of them now. So here's 1, this is 1 on the left. And then hard skills versus soft skills, that's this one here. You might say, but professor, on the right side, hard skills versus soft skills is 2 lines, but up there it's only 1 line. Yeah, because they're going from left to right. They're doing like the navigate as opposed to the landscape. Wait, landscape, what's the other one for printing? Anyway, whatever that is, they're just on a different view, but ours will, I think, be correct. All right, so anyway, that was number 2. Number 3 is hard skills this and soft skills that. And then number 4 is the new one. So number 4 is the new one. Number 5 is what used to be number 4. So 5 is why it matters. Okay. And then number 6 is what is emotional intelligence. Oops. What is emotional intelligence? Number 7 is forecast success. Number 7. Wait, where am I? Okay, so again, we're not done yet. Forecast success is number 8 in this one. What is emotional intelligence? Did I read that one right? Why it matters, that was number 5. And then what is emotional intelligence is number 6. So 7, they're doing something with it. I'm not there yet though. So anyway, so 4 is correct. That's the bottom line. And I'm not going to worry about anything else yet, okay, until I go to the next step. And I'm only going to be doing another, whatever I said, 1 or so steps, I think, to go. So I did number 5. I did number 6. Oh, wait, no, I did number 5. Let me verify that. So this is slide 4 again. All right, so I got communication as the title. Yes, I did increases productivity as the subtitle, and I underlined the words increases productivity. So that is correct. So number 6, and there's only 11. So I'll for sure stop after number 6. So On slide 5, so here's slide 5, why it matters. Modify the bulleted text as follows. So increase the indent of 19% succeed by 1 level. So when they say indent, that means they want the 19% to be where the L in lack and where you see the 26% and where you see the 23%, where you see the N for newly. So they want the 19 to be where this S is. Okay. So to do that, just click to the left of 19%. Okay. And then over here, we want to just move it. So with this view, it's a little bit small. So I don't have it. I'm going to click this paragraph down arrow. And then here is decrease the list. This will make it go more to the right. So just look at my 19% succeed when I hit this, this button right here. Okay, increase. So now 19% succeed is a bullet under the 46%, and 19% is where the word lack starts, and it's also where 26% and 23% start. Okay, so let's go down and verify that before I do the other part of this one. So here, number 5 right here, no, number 5, yeah, 5 is here. So 19% succeed, let me make it bigger. See, 19% succeed is now indented, and 89% is there. Okay, so they're wanting this 26% now to go the other way. Looks like, because I can see it here, it's big. But let's see. So I did 5, I guess it's 5A. Let's verify. No, sorry, 6. I did 6A, and now, yeah, decrease the indent of 26%. So to decrease, we do the same thing. So put your mouse, your insertion point, the cursor, just to the left of 26%. And now under paragraph, we don't want to increase this one, which is that arrow. We want to decrease it, which is this one. So that, and now see the 26% is under the 89%. The 89% is under 46%. And then the 19% succeed and 23% unable are the two that are indented now. So I'm going to hit the save button. Now I'll verify that though. So 26% should now be under 89%. That was slide 5, I think. All right, so let's see, slide 5 right here. So 26% is not indented anymore. 23% is still indented, and 19% is still indented. So that looks good. And I think that's the end of it. Let's verify. There may be one more partial step on number 6. Let's see. Okay, so now select all the text in the placeholder. So the placeholder is all this. So select that text. Wait, let's make sure it's on slide 5. Yeah, because we're still on slide 5. Select all the text in the placeholder, and then change the font color to orange accent 1 darker 25%, 5th column, 5th row in the theme colors palette. So 5th column, 5th row, and it's orange accent 1. So go over here to the font, go to down arrow, and let's see, they said 5th column, 5th row. So here's theme colors. I don't know if this one counts as 1. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they said the 5th column is this one, orange accent 1 darker 25. Let's make sure here, orange accent 1 darker 25. So that's what I just saw here. Where am I? All the text. Okay, so in here, and so this is row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, and here's the 5th column. Columns are up and down, rows are left to right. So click right here, and I'm going to hit my save. Okay, so now I believe I've done this correctly. Okay, so I'm going to save it. Let me verify that how many steps I've done. So I've done 6, and for sure 6 out of 11 is more than half. So I'm going to close down my actually, I'll just minimize my, no, I'm going to close it down because they're going to, when we get the report, it includes instructions again. So I'm going to close this, okay? But this is what I always tell you guys to do, and I hope you always do it. Always close any slide once you're, in this case, slide. If it's a Word document, you know, the document. If it's a spreadsheet, the spreadsheet. If it's a database workbook, then the workbook. But shut it down before you upload it. Okay, so remember I saved this as SC_PPT19_1A_John Maloney _2. So I'm going to hit the save again. Okay, and on my PC clock, it's 11/27/2022, and it's 4:33 p.m. on Sunday. All right, so I'm going to close that now. Close. Now I'm back over here to MindTap, right? And what do I do every time? I say, oh, let's pretend that I shut it down. Oh, shoot, I made a mistake. I shut it down. Darn, 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 darn. That's no problem, guys, right? You just open it back up. Pretend it's now an hour later. You had dinner, or you watched a movie. 2 hours later, you watched a football game or basketball or whatever, hockey, you know, and that. So I go to PowerPoint. I go to Module 1, and I want the Module 1 project. And you might say, but Professor, I've already started that. I know you have. I know. Remember, I demonstrated this. See, maximum number of submissions allowed 3. Maximum number of submissions you have remaining 3. See, even though I've done it now, I mean, I've done 6 of the 11 steps, but it still says 3 because I have not uploaded the file. So I just click start again. And then you say, yeah, but Professor, I downloaded. I know you downloaded the files, guys. I know. So then you skip number 1 and you go straight over here where it says click to browse files. Click it. Click. Okay. Then find your class. So I'm in my course videos. This will be in my course videos in a little while. Well, I've got to first compile it and upload it to YouTube and stuff. But anyway, so what I want to do is go to where I have those project demos. That's where I just said I put it. Okay. And I'm looking for specifically a date with 11/27/2022 and a time more or less 4:32 or 3 p.m. So 11/27 here, that's 3:56 p.m. So that was the original file. PowerPoint, that is. See, it is, when it has a P there, it's PowerPoint. And look, this one, _2. See, this is the one that I saved _2, and I last saved it at 4:33. Right now it's 4:35, so it's perfect. That's the one I want. So click right there and open. And then what does it do? Same thing it always does. It's going to say, this is the expected file name. So pretend it's your name instead of mine. So SC_PPT19_1A_ your first name, your last name _2. Don't worry about the .pptx. You know that, right? When I uploaded my file, I uploaded it from this folder right here. And you see it did not have the this one, sorry, right here, did not have .pptx next to it. But it knows it's a PowerPoint file, which means that adds the .pptx for the computer, okay? So anyway, but verify that it's all the same. The biggest thing is that you change it from 1 to 2, okay? And you never add .pptx, because if you do, then it's .pptx again. Now I submit it. I'm going to predict I get about a 55. So here, graded summary report, maybe a 53 or 54. Let's see. Here it is. I got. Where? Okay, find the graded summary report on the last slide. Last slide. My God, I only got a 51. How in the heck? Something's wrong. Wait. Oh man, I didn't change the font color of the text on number 6. What the heck was that? I thought I did. Wait, 6. Modify the bulleted list text as follows. Increase that. Oh, okay, I did that and I did that. I did select the text actually. Oh, they're telling me the color displays as orange. After completing the step, the color displays as blue. What the heck did I do? I could have swore I did that. So I'm going to now go back to my folder where I had that file, project demos, and this is the one I uploaded. What in the heck did I do? Number 6? No, this one. Oh yeah, that's definitely not orange. All right, what did they tell me to do? Let me first of all go to the, shoot, oh, you know what? I got the PowerPoint file here. Well, that's in my programming class. I don't need that. Here, right, here, here, here. So let me go to slide 5. That was theirs. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know where I am now. But this, no, this is the report. It says report. So let's verify this again, because it looks like I made a mistake. Yeah, so this is worth 9 points. They only gave me 6. So I should have got 54 then instead of 51. So slide 5, the bulleted list text should be formatted using, okay, maybe I didn't save it or something. Let me just verify. So orange accent 1, darker 25%. Okay, so let's go back to my thing, my slide. This is John Maloney _2. So right here, save this. I mean, not save, but this. And then I went in here. Yeah, it's, wait a minute, that is, let's see. No, that's not what I picked. What the heck? It was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one? That's, no, oh, I picked the wrong darn one. No, this one. I'm going to select this now and see what that is. Yeah, it's the right one now. I don't think I saved it last time. Okay, but they said it should be blue. What in the heck did I do? You know what? I wonder if I had to do that through the theme thing. So let's go to design. Maybe do it this way. That. Go to design. Go to variants. Go to colors. And they said orange, right? No, because here they're not telling me all those choices. Now, in my mind, wait, colors. Yeah, these are the colors for the other type. This, I guess I did do something wrong. Darn, now I'm mad. What the heck did I do? What the heck did I do? I mean, that for sure is that color, but they said it should now be after. So let me read the instruction again. Where's my report? This one again. This is the report, right? No, it's that one. Report is next to that. All right. On slide that. This part though. Hint. Before completing, oh, wait a minute. Wait. Before completing step 11, the color displays as orange. Well, this is not step 11. After completing step 11, the color displays as blue. Okay, so in my mind, this is in fact correct for sure. Let's see what step 11 is asking you guys to do. So step 11, you decide to send presentation to Silver River's marketing department to review the branding, change the theme to office to simplify the, okay, so then they want the theme. So the theme on the other one, mine right here. So in design, we would then come to the themes, and then you would pick office right here. Okay, office. But I'm not going to click it because I'm not in step 11. So that's why mine looks different, but it is right. And now I'm going to upload the file again. So now I'm going to say, let me go back, get out of there, and come in again. So this is what you do if you want to upload it a second time. I'll pretend now that I had a 97 then, not a 51, because I know I got 6 out of 9 points for that, meaning I only gained 3. So I'll pretend I had 97. So now I want to drag again, but now I want my file again. And my file this time, let's see, this one has been saved now at 441. See, because I just saved it. So this one, open. So now this one looks like the same name, yeah, but this one here I just saved at 442. Click submit, and hopefully now it goes to the 54, which in my mind is what I should have got based on doing 6 steps out of 11. Okay, so now graded summary report. So now it should be a new report. Okay, this is report 2. So open the file, go to position slide 11. This one, I guess. Okay, yeah, see now it's 54. All right. So whatever the heck I did, I think what I did on that thing was misclick. I think I was here. Not there. I think I was. I think this is, no, that's a report. Stupid. Let's see. Save to. Okay, I think what I had done was on wherever the heck I just was. 5. Okay, right here when I selected this text, okay, and I said go into the theme, and then you come over, see that, wait, I don't know. Anyway, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's what it is, okay? But I didn't hit the save. I don't know. But anyway, that's it, all right? When I hit the save there, save, yes, of course. Save there, then it's A-OK. All right? So that is it. I apologize for the fact that it took a bit long. Now, remember, so you're reviewing this. I'm not in class, okay? I'm not in class. I will be up in Montreal, Quebec, or officially Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu, Quebec. I may drive up to Ottawa on the 2nd because it's my sister. It's 2 days after her birthday, and she lives in Ottawa. Well, one of my sisters. I have another sister in Vimont-Laval, which is just north of Montreal, so I'll probably go there on Wednesday or Thursday as well, before or after the graduation. And so you guys will be watching this when I'm up in Canada. Hi from Canada. All right, have a great day. I'm going to stop the recording.